They are in your community, making a difference every day. They are Jefferson County coaches, even preachers. People just like you. Your future awaits you. Join the JCSO at jeffcosheriffal.com. We want to make your dreams your reality.
New technology is coming to Jefferson County schools to ensure that students have a safe learning environment to cultivate their road to success. Through a new public security camera registry powered by the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, schools will be able to register their security cameras to help deter and solve crimes. The program is already being utilized by businesses within the county, and this new addition will create safer schools and communities. For more information, visit jeffcosheriffal.com.
In the heart of Jefferson County,
he's threatening to shoot every cop out there.
So I yelled out, gun, gun, just to make everybody aware.
Taser! Get him!
Star one to anybody on the scene. Do we have eyes on this guy or no?
This nigga.
10-4, where was he last seen?
the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office Star 1 surveillance chopper, providing eyes in the sky and cover for sheriff deputies on the ground.
Hey, 119, this I have an officer, just one officer still here, but we're dealing, seeing if you have a deputy close to number 20. She was saying the nephew was shooting, and I think he has eyes on this person, maybe possible weapon. He's asking for another unit.
Hold on,
he's the only one out here.
It was a high priority call where the suspect had shot at an officer. So we were trying to make sure that the officer involved was okay, trying to get there as quickly as we could. And you know, it's just one of those calls where one minute you can be sitting, you know, patrolling an area, everything's calm, and then the next minute a call like this comes out where, you know, it's just all hands on deck, and you know, you're just definitely nervous and your adrenaline is pumping.
He's threatening to shoot every cop out there.
Okay, it looks like we've got multiple units in round. One should be on scene.
Star 1 continues the search for the suspect as sheriff deputies race to the scene. Officers on the ground are facing gunfire with a dangerous suspect in hiding.
So we have Star 1 that assisted us tremendously on this call, because he was able to, the deputy that was up in the air was able to give us an exact location of where this suspect was. He ran into the wood line, so we set up a perimeter, which when deputies got there with vehicles, we just kind of made a general area where he could be, but Star 1 was able to get us a pinpoint location that he was behind the house and under a car, which was very crucial because this suspect supposedly had a firearm.
All right, I see you on the front porch. If you go around to the left side of the house there, look down the driveway, you'll see a truck backed in against a shed. He's behind that truck, between the shed and the truck.
The Star 1 chopper, equipped with thermal imaging, pinpoints the suspect's location as he emerges from his hiding spot.
He's moving, coming out. They're making contact with him now. Looks like he's just arguing with him. He's picking up items and throwing them towards y'all. I see you on the front porch. If you go around to the left side of the house there, look down the driveway, you'll see a truck backed in against a shed. He's behind that truck.
The high adrenaline situation grows in intensity as deputies move in.
It's been great. It was kind of, at the beginning, it was a little scary because I didn't know, I'm not from around here. I'm from Colombia, South America, so it's very different.
This academy has given me very good networking opportunities. Met a bunch of really good people who have been more than helpful to give us their information and to allow us to contact them in the future if we ever need anything.
The staff was awesome. I mean, they all, just like our class, how we encouraged each other. Every time they see one of us maybe having a bad day or having a bad week, they always are quick to reach out.
Sergeant Hoagland, Corporal Street, Corporal Markram, Sergeant Powell, absolutely incredible. And I hope I'm not leaving anybody out, but they have been really good to us. A little strict there at times, but I'm really glad that they did it.
My biggest thing is the community. I want to go into the community and let kids see that a familiar face, understand they can come to me, the community can come to me for help, ask me anything, I'm here to help.
I would recommend for other people to pursue a career in law enforcement. It's very exciting, it's something always different. You make some really good friendships and partnerships throughout the way, but you have to be dedicated to it.
Do it, just go for it. Just go, it's a calling, so you won't regret it, I promise, you won't regret it.
Y para todos los que están viendo esto, si usted es bilingüe, habla español e inglés, esperamos de que por favor venga aquí al condado de Jefferson County porque verdad los necesitamos a todas las personas que puedan venir para hacer una diferencia y para que vean que sí podemos estar juntos.
Look down the driveway, you'll see a truck backed in against a shed. He's behind that truck. Between the shed and the truck.
Hey, talk to us, man. We got you on.
Looks like he's laying underneath the truck, so I can't see him, but he ducked down there. Everybody might be underneath the truck. It might crawl up underneath it.
This white truck?
I ain't got Facebook on my phone, bro, but we talking.
I can't see colors. It's just the one back in, the far end. You're looking all the way back. The one back in. He's moving. Coming out.
Okay, go, man. See you here.
They made contact with the suspect and he was holding something, an object in his hand. So I thought initially it was a gun, so I yelled out just to make everybody aware that he had something in his hand.
The tension peaks as the suspect makes a fateful decision.
Contact with him now. Looks like he's just arguing with him.
You don't think you're playing, man. Come in me. I promise, come in me. It's all good, man. Come in me. Come fucking in me. No, not.
He's picking up items and throwing it towards you.
Got out of the I don't see any hands starting.
One of y'all, me. You're gonna have to kill me. On everything I know. They ain't gonna kill me. If you touch me, you're gonna have to kill me. Let's sit down and talk about it. We ain't talking shit.
We give a suspect orders to show us their hands, so we can make sure that both we're safe and the suspect's safe. But he did come out with some object in his hand. Turned out not to be a gun, but again, he wasn't compliant at first with the deputies. So we had to use non-lethal force against him, which was a taser.
Taser deployed.
Taser deployed.
They're taking him into custody now.
Taser deployed. Taser deployed.
I don't have a weapon. Stop right now.
I never did. I never had a weapon, man.
Hey, turn around.
Hey, turn over, man.
I got it. Let go of your
Let
wrist.
me turn over.
I got it.
Please.
I got it.
Turn over.
Go ahead.
I got it. Please.
Hey, listen. I got you.
Okay.
Turn over for me, okay? Come on, turn over.
We can talk.
I got you.
Turn over. First shot.
I want to 10-4. They appear to be 10-4, I'm not sure. Looks like they're still wrestling with him to take him into custody.
Give me that hand. Give me that other arm.
Okay,
Come on.
I got the cuffs.
Come on, give it to me.
He's standing with hands.
Come on, give it to me.
Give me hands.
Cooperate with me, okay?
Can you give my hand?
Hold on. Here it is. I got it.
Shit. I don't have no gun.
I got it. Give me the cuffs. Give me the cuffs.
It's in the shirt.
As you said. They
Because they are you 10-4.
So what's your phone?
Give me that hand. Give me that other arm.
Okay,
Come on.
I got the cuffs.
Come on, give it to me.
He's standing with hands.
Come on, give it to me.
Give me hands.
Cooperate with me,
Can
okay?
you give my hand?
Hold on. Here it is. I got it.
Shit. I don't have no gun.
I got it. Give me the cuffs. Give me the cuffs.
It's in the shirt.
As you said. Hold on, sir.
Got some in the shirt?
Okay. Okay.
You scared?
No, sir.
Not you.
Let me ask something. Okay.
Because they are you 10-4.
Oh, we're 10-4.
Can I talk to someone, please? Can I please talk to somebody?
Yes, our medics. Taser deployed.
Stand up.
Okay.
Once we got him under control, I handcuffed him and got him up, and he and I just had a regular conversation.
The deputy's conversation with the suspect. Next.
To lead and to serve. That's the mindset I have every morning I walk into the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. From passing out books to the local youth in the community we patrol, to speaking with the participants in the Renew for Re-Entry program, stopping by the local convenience stores, speaking with citizens. Working at the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office is more than just law enforcement. It means becoming a part of the community you serve so that you can lead with integrity.
So today we're having we have bi-weekly K-9 training. We'll be training in narcotic detection, explosive detection, cadaver detection, and tracking. We also have Star 1, a helicopter, will be up training with us, as well as our drones. We have both our drone pilots here as well. And basically what we do is we're training together with the Star 1 and the drones, so they can assist us while we're tracking with the dogs. If we're tracking somebody who has either wandered off and lost, or if we're tracking someone who has ran from a crime scene, we can work together. This helps us perfect our skills and sharpen our skills to be better at what we do and more efficient as far as working together as a team. We bring the dogs in to the elementary schools, the middle schools, the high schools, and we're able to speak about what we do on a daily basis and how we conduct our business. And I mean, in the public, if we have somebody who is a runaway, or a child that's lost in the woods, or anybody with a medical condition that's lost, or somebody runs from a crime scene, we immediately deploy and we come out and we work together with Star 1 and our drones, and we come out and we assist in finding those people, or if there is an active bomb threat or anything else, we bring our dogs out and we search that area and try to keep the public as safe as we can.
Taser deployed. Taser deployed.
But I don't have a weapon. Stop right now. I never did. I never had a weapon, man.
Hey, turn over, man.
I got it. Let go of your wrist. Let me turn over. Please.
I got it.
Turn over.
Go ahead.
I got it. Please.
Hey, listen, I got you.
Okay.
Turn over for me, okay? Come on, turn over.
We can talk.
I got you.
Turn over. First shot,
Turn over.
Once we tased the suspect and he went down, we got him in handcuffs. We immediately start rendering aid. So we call medics immediately. Whenever we tase a suspect, we call medics to make sure that everything's fine with the suspect. And if there's any taser leads that's still lodged in the suspect's person, then the medics will remove those.
Because of their training and composure, these deputies managed to avert a potential tragedy. But this encounter is not over yet.
I don't have no gun.
Hey, chill. Not now. Hey, just talk.
I'm being straight up though.
Okay.
I don't have a gun.
Deputy Lanier has some words for the suspect.
You know, I'm just a regular lady that has children, and I have an uncle and I have a dad, and so when I'm going on these calls, especially the suspect here, you know, he's just another person like myself. So once he's in custody and he's been safely apprehended, you know, everything's fine. We can have a conversation just like anything else. So I just wanted to know what his mindset was. Why did he, you know, do what he did? You know, what makes a regular guy, you know, that's maybe having a bad day, fire upon an officer, you know, not comply with a deputy's orders when they come on scene. You know, what made it all go wrong?
This could have ended very differently.
First, I wanted him to recognize that he was wrong. I wanted him to admit that, you know, all of this was going on because of a decision that he made. You know, we've got helicopters in the air and dogs on the ground, and, you know, we're looking for it. And this is a call that came out from a family member of the suspect. So they called for help. And we are all out here to see what, you know, what kind of situation I don't know what kind of day he was having, but he did end up admitting he was wrong. And so I said that I'm fine with that. I can sleep at night just knowing that you've admitted that you made a wrong decision. And you'll, you know, whatever it is, you'll go through court and have to pay for whatever you did.
All in a day's work for these deputies, working together to keep the community safe.
I think it turned out exceptionally well. We did not have to, at the end, hurt someone. No officers were hurt, no deputies were hurt, and we got a suspect in custody without further incident. I think that's a great job.
Next, high-speed justice. Deputies find themselves in the midst of a pursuit that will test their resolve and quick thinking.
I just activated my emergency license, not stopping, I'll be 100 Hill sign coming on down the road.
We do have a bill that was passed to be able to allow retired deputies to come back to be employed by the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, and we will use those deputies as SRO officers within the schools.
That's what I like to hear. A lot of parents who come up to me and they use the term, it takes a village. So having that rapport with the students and the parents, you know, they are just like my kids. I see them 8 hours a day, 5 days a week.
They are also in the schools to get along with the kids there. And the kids, once they get to know the officers, they will bring all kind of information to the officers, and that helps prevent things from happening in the schools, and that's what we want. We want to be on the preventive end and not the responding end.
We're a big asset to patrol as well, because if they've got something going on that outside, like a burglary or something that a student may have seen, well, the student is going to come to me before they possibly go to a patrol deputy. So there's a lot of ways that we're important to the school. We're probably that one step of, you know, hey, how you doing, actually talking to a student that just makes their day.
Hello, I'm Sheriff Mark Petway. We spend a lot of time working to keep criminals off our streets and out of our communities. But the victims of violent crimes can often be forgotten. Here at the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, our Victims Assistance Unit is here to serve you. And if you or your family member has been a victim, there is support and resources available to you. Your safety is our top priority.
To lead and to serve. That's the mindset I have every morning I walk into the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. From passing out books to the local youth in the community we patrol, to speaking with the participants in the Renew for Re-Entry program, stopping by the local convenience stores, speaking with citizens. Working at the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office is more than just law enforcement. It means becoming a part of the community you serve so that you can lead with integrity.
I just activated my emergency license, not stopping, I'll be 100 Hill sign coming on down the road.
With sirens blazing and adrenaline pumping, deputies are determined to bring the suspect to justice.
So this case was a car chase that happened in Fairfield I was with Debbie Wilder. We're sitting next to each other. He was my beat partner at the time. And the flock camera hit, and he's like, oh, there's a stolen car. We weren't too far from it.
The pursuit ends in a wreck, but the suspect isn't ready to give up just yet.
When we pulled up on it, it was sitting in the middle of the road, and there was a kid that was in the middle of the street. Well, he ran back towards the car, got in it, and so he turned down Avenue D. We started following it down Avenue D. We waited for a few minutes before we activated our lights. Once we did, the car took off. We pursued the car for a short period of time. He ended up wrecking out on Gary Avenue on 53rd Street.
They wrecked out Gary Avenue. Black shirt, white jeans, coming up 52nd.
Deputy Abeda is closing in on the suspect.
Okay, keep it right there. Hands behind your back.
There's limited exposure to the public because the roads that he went down were side streets, so there wasn't much traffic. But it also puts the people at risk because you never know who might come in those areas where he's traveling at high speeds. So he was going at least 20, 30 miles over the speed limit at some points, but the traffic was light, and that's why we continued pursuing. If there was heavy traffic or if we saw kids in the road, we would try to limit ourselves to that exposure of exposing them to that danger.
You ain't got nothing on you? Please make sure you get my phone. You ain't got no weapons and nothing on you?
And we're always concerned that they might have a weapon on them. So my first thing is always try to glance at their hands to see how they're running, because you don't know what they might have in their hands. And as you continue running, you just gotta watch their hand movements to make sure they're not grabbing towards their waistband or anything else, because they might still have a weapon on them.
In a coordinated effort, deputies managed to apprehend the suspect, bringing a swift end to the chase.
And as I was pursuing him, I was starting to gain ground on him. It wasn't until he tried to jump over a fence that I knew he's not going to go over the fence in time. So I just ran up on him, told him, stay down or you're going to get tased, and he gave up at that moment. Because normally most people, they don't want to be tased. They know it's going to hurt. People have told him what the experience is like. They've probably seen videos of it. So I didn't have to use it. I just started to use it, and he gave up at that moment. And so for us is a good chase.
During the chase, Deputy Abeda used some early training to catch the suspect.
My size is I'm a big person, but it's very deceiving. When I was in high school, I ran track, and I was one of the top sprinters in Colorado when I was in high school. And then even when I was in the academy, I was the second fastest person in our academy class. I was right there with the only person that was faster than me was a 20-year-old. And so I'm a sprinter at heart. So when I was chasing the suspect, I was trying to keep my radio in, And then I was like, I'm not even gonna worry about my radio, so I just started running, and then my radio flew off, and I just passed Wilder, or the other deputy, when I was chasing the suspect, and I was able to catch up to him once I stopped trying to mess with my radio, trying to keep it on my belt. So it just flew off, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna go get him. And so I was able to use what I've trained for in my youth doing this job. And so people think of it like I'm not gonna be able to catch them, but they're surprised on how fast I actually am.
The suspect, a minor, faces multiple charges but learns a valuable lesson.
Crime doesn't pay, so you know it might be a fun, joyful thing at the time, but in a matter of time, you're gonna get caught. It's inevitable. So you maybe get away for now, but it's gonna catch up to them eventually.
In any pursuit, Jefferson County Sheriff deputies are mindful of the risks and their responsibilities.
Crime doesn't pay, so you know it might be a fun, joyful thing at the time, but in a matter of time, you're gonna get caught. It's inevitable. So you maybe get away for now, but it's gonna catch up to them eventually.
In any pursuit, Jefferson County Sheriff deputies are mindful of the risks and their responsibilities.
Safety is always upmost when we're doing a pursuit. We have to make sure that the whole environment is safe. If it's not safe, if it's raining, the streets are wet, if they're slick, we want to make sure that the deputy in his pursuit is not going to do something that's going to hurt himself or hurt the public. Also, we want to make sure that the person that he's pursuing will not do anything that's going to cause harm to the public. So we will have to cut the pursuit off if it gets dangerous.
In the line of duty, every decision counts. Join us next time on Jefferson County Cam Watch.
Jefferson County Sheriff's Department is encouraging all of their deputies to have the 16-hour training. There's also a 40-hour training that happens about every other month. And this is the same training, but more in detail.
We've seen over decades, oftentimes, the people that we're dealing with on the streets are having some type of mental health issue. Traditionally, about the only thing we had to offer them is take them to jail. At this point, we're just trying to broaden our deputies and the officers' awareness of the mental health, giving them extra tools in their toolbox so they can help the individual make positive choices besides just going to jail, just offer them somewhere else to go.
Many times it's our law enforcement officers that are the first responders. They're making first contact with someone who is at crisis. Having the training to teach our deputies and our local police officers how to recognize behaviors that would let them know this person may be suffering from mental health crisis, and teaching them the skills to better de-escalate situations and knowing the legal issues on how to seek treatment or assist the person in seeking treatment.